Okay guys, Mike McKittrick here from Lane Masters. Going to try to give you a step-by-step walkthrough basis on how to do and how to lay out a dual angle layout on a symmetrical ball. We're using the Judgment Reaper made by Lordfield. Since this is a symmetrical ball, we will draw a line from the pin through the center of gravity using our Prosect. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I'll flip it around this way. So just draw a line, extend your lines all the way through. For the purpose of this, I'm going to make the lines nice and thick so they're easy to see. Normally, when I am using a Prosect and getting ready to drill, we want the lines as fine as possible. Okay, so then the next step is we need to decide our first angle. Our first angle on this ball is going to be 45. This layout is going to be a 45 by 4 by 45. Simple, basic layout. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our Prosect. We're going to turn it so that the 0 right here is going to end up on the pin. And then you're going to line up the center divide right here on the line. And then you will, for a right-hander, you will come over here and mark 45. The next step, you will draw a line from the pin through that angle. Extend your lines. Now, this is a 45-degree angle. Now, for the next number in our layout, 45 by 4 by 45, we are going to mark 4 inches from the PAP. I'm sorry, from the pin. 4 inches from the pin. And that will be our PAP. So put the 0 right on the pin, right on the center of the pin, and come down here to 4. Okay? That is where our PAP is going to be. Next, this is where it gets a little tricky. We're going to flip the ball so that the pin is closest to us. This time we will put the 0 mark on our 4-inch mark, and we will put the dividing line on our line. And then on the left-hand side of the Prosect, we will mark 45. That will be our second angle in the dual angle process. Now, that will dictate your VAL, vertical access line. You will now draw a line from this mark through your PAP mark. So through here, and extend your lines. I will flip the ball around now so that you can see. This is also 45. This is a 4-inch pin. So this layout is 45 by 4 by 45. Now, we will use my PAP, my hand fingerprint for this layout. Mine is 1/8 of an inch down, or I should say up. The PAP is up for my mark. So you will need to, depending on your handprint basically, is I will be going 1/8 of an inch down because my PAP is up. And then from that, you set your 0 on here, line the guide up on the line on the back and draw a line straight across and extend. Now, my center grip is 4 1/4 from this point. Yours will be different. You will have to find that out. So you put the 0 right on that mark, right on where my point would be, and you go 4 1/4 over. Now, I have this point. This is our center grip. Center grip. To get our center line grip, we're going to put our 0 right on here, put our guide on the back on our line, that way our lines are straight, and we will extend. Now, our pin could be in the way here depending on how big your span is. You can slide your center of grip usually a 1/2 inch to 1 inch one way or the other, and you won't affect the motion of your ball hardly at all, differing from what you want. My grip is 4 5/8. So I'm going to go up 2 inches. That way I have enough room for the pin, because I would like this to be a pin up layout. So from my center grip, I will go 2 inches. I'm going to slide it down a 1/2 inch. That way I don't run into the pin. Mark my 2 inches. Create my line for my fingers. Basically, my middle finger will be here. My ring finger will be here. And then approximately my thumb will be down there. And that is how you lay out step by step dual angle. This is a 45 by 4 by 45 layout. Very simple, very basic. The CG is not kicked out of the center line too far. This ball should go down the lane a good ways and transition fairly slowly. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.